What is up, everyone? Dr. Lion here. And this is the Lion's Den. I appreciate y'all being here. We have a couple announcements. One, I will be changing my streaming days because real life is getting busy. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be my streaming days moving forward. And the caveat is I might have to skip a couple weeks because I'm actually pursuing a doctorate to become a real doctor in education. And it gets me busy. So I might be very busy for the next couple weeks. I'm going to try and do whatever I can. I'm going to try and stream the next couple weeks, but I have a really big deadline in for the next revision of my dissertation. So that's going to throw a little kink in the works. So that's that first announcement. The second announcement is today, believe it or not, I know I look young and I still have some youthfulness in my eyes, but I have a lion cub that has turned 21 today. So we're jumping on later than I would have liked, but we're going to jump on to play with, goes by Taejon, and we're going to wish him a happy 21st, because like a good lion cub that has been raised well by Dr. Lion, he's playing games on his 21st birthday. So that's our plan. We're jumping into COD right now, and we are going to jump on with him, and we might have to sing happy birthday on my stream for all my ones of followers. So I'm texting him now. While I'm doing that, if you haven't been here before, this is my streaming office. I feature one new statue every single week. I love pop culture statues. I collect them, and I figured might as well show them off on my stream. This week's statue that we're focusing on is the arc reactor from Iron Man 1. It is the framed replica that Pepper Potts gives back to Tony Stark when he replaces the first original arc reactor, and it says proof that Tony Stark has a heart. Fantastic, cool replica. It actually turns on, but the first stream the other day kind of ran out of batteries very, very quickly. So that is that. That is this week's statue. It changes every Wednesday, but now I might change it every Monday because I'm streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Anyway, let us grab Taejon. We are in. Let's go over here. You're listening to my stream.
I am. I know what you're gonna do now.
So for all my ones of followers that aren't watching me now, we have to wish Taejon a happy birthday. So Taejon, aka my angel boy, his nickname, I'm going to sing happy birthday to you. So here we go. Okay. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Taejon, angel boy, aka his real name. I'm not going to say on the air. Happy birthday to you. And we'll give you a lion's roar. Roar. And the mother of our pride also says happy birthday to Taejon. Hello, my boy.
Well, thank you, Mama. And thank you, Doctor.
He says thank you. Okay, wait. Do you have your alcoholic your non-alcoholic beverage with you?
Yes, I have my ale. My
your al juice.
I have my beer.
I have my apple juice here, so you can raise your glass and I'll toast you. So a toast to Taejon. Happy 21st. You are on a fantastic path in life and you're pursuing your dreams. I wish you many, many victories Remember the good times because there will always be a bad time, but the sun will always rise and you will accomplish great things in your life. So to you, my angel boy, Tejan.
Yay, thank you.
And we just had our first, well, legal drink together of apple juice on the air.
And now you can't get in trouble anymore because I'm 21 now, so.
Well, this is the first time you've ever had alcohol.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is what beer tastes like?
To all you underage drinkers, don't drink until you turn 21. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. But
did you get a chance to play with anybody earlier?
no, unfortunately, I logged on right as they were logging off, and so I missed them, unfortunately.
Did you, how was the movies? You watched both?
I didn't have time to watch both. I just watched one.
Which one?
I watched Puss in Boots. Last week.
Of the two that you watched, that's the one you watched.
Yeah. I have to tell you and everybody on your stream right now, go watch that movie. Oh my gosh, I cried.
I've heard a lot of good things about that movie.
It is incredible. I did not expect it. Like, I kept watching it, and like every once in a while, I just think to myself, "This is a Puss in Boots movie." Like,
Interesting.
I'm just gonna do a quick play for multiplayer. If you don't mind.
Yeah, we'll have to do it because I think it's on iTunes, and I saw it listed the other day. I'm like, oh, okay, that'd be interesting. But if you're giving a plus, maybe me and Mom will have to watch. We'll have to watch it this week.
It's so good. Why can't I? It says I have to remove a player. What?
What are you jumping into?
I was just doing multiplayer quick play, but it's because it has whatchamacallit, free for all that we can't.
Oh yeah. Pick your filters.
Where's the filter? There they are.
I normally do like kill confirmed, domination, and like hardpoint are decent ones.
Yeah, TDM search and I don't feel like search and destroy. Actually, we'll do headquarters, which is
It's like what you call it? Hardpoint. Right, same thing.
Yeah, just about. Okay, now we got it. But yeah.
Are you just doing shipment, or did you put us into multiplayer?
I just did regular multiplayer. Do you want to do?
Okay,
shipment?
perfect. No. I want multiplayer because I have to do long shots.
Okay. But but the movie. Oh my gosh! Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing about it, and I bet this will get you into it.
Careful, don't spoil it for all my ones of followers.
It's not a spoiler. It's one of the best representations of anxiety I have ever. And that's coming from someone diagnosed with being on the spectrum and anxiety. It surprised me on how good it was.
Of anxiety?
Anxiety, specifically.
That's really weird. Interesting.
It gave it, it gave it the proper respect. It was completely natural for the character. It didn't take away from the story. It is so good. The action is good, and that's all I can really say. Just please go watch it. It is so incredible.
Wow, that's interesting. Of anxiety, yeah. All right, me and Mom will have to watch it this weekend then.
Yeah, I think it's on Apple TV now.
No, it is. We saw it listed this weekend. I just we had other movies that we wanted to watch first. But now that you mentioned it, we'll have to watch it now. Interesting.
Yeah, like the action and everything's awesome too, and like, oh, it's so good. The animation, the writing, and like all of it. Oh, I cried.
So
like, twice.
that one over Avatar, huh?
Now.
Oh, you broke. Go ahead.
I haven't seen Avatar. For those who don't know,
Oh.
my original plan with celebrating my birthday was I was gonna go watch Puss in Boots and Avatar as a double feature, but it was it's just I realized, oh, I'm not gonna have time to do everything I want. Like an hour before we started playing right now, I would be getting out of the movie theater
Really?
and officially leaving it. And so I was like, like I love movies and I want to watch a double feature, but like that's a long time to spend in a movie theater unbroken, basically. So I was like, I'd rather just watch one movie and then I'll go and hang out and like, have fun and play games and stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. It's been a while since I've been on. Yeah, I heard lots of great things about the movie. It's just a long, to your point, it's like a long time to dedicate to watching a single movie.
Yeah, and be aware, I love 3-hour movies. Like that's kind of like a little niche thing for me, but only when I can afford the time for it.
Yeah.
Is when I love them.
Oh shoot. Okay, it's
It's
been a while.
commitment for sure.
Yeah, weren't you the one, or was it you or Mom was saying, like James Cameron was telling like one of our reporters or like talking about the movie. He's like, you know, if you need to go pee, just go, because I'm sure, you know, you're afraid of missing spots, but I'm sure you're gonna watch it more than once.
Oh jeez, I didn't know he said that. That's funny. The confidence he has in that movie has been insane.
But
Because they've said the bare minimum. He's like, oh, it's gonna make bare minimum $1 billion, and it has.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But like everybody I've heard from, like raves about it.
Yeah, it's Avatar and Puss in Boots that were like the two movies my coworkers would not stop talking about. Although what's funny is there's like a small campaign with everyone that they kind of want Puss in Boots to beat Avatar in the box office. So
It's only me and you.
What? Oh, what the heck?
Oh my gosh, there's only the two of us. We're getting slayed. No wonder we're getting slayed.
Yeah, I was like, why is it so quiet now? This is a weird map, by the way. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say-
I normally don't like, so for future reference, I normally, if I get on this map, I just leave the lobby.
Yeah, it's
This map's
not a
horrible.
great map. At least we have a team now.
Yeah, I don't even care about losing. I just need long shots. But if we're a team of two, it's really hard to even survive long enough to get long shots. Oh my gosh.
My latency is all the
Yeah.
way.
I might just have to... If we don't improve anytime soon, it might just be worth backing us out. Because like I said, this map just sucks.
Yeah,
I can't get anything going right now.
me neither. I thought this was a special mission at first, literally. And then I was like, wait, no, this is multiplayer. But, I don't know if you saw, but I decided I'm gonna take a break from social media. Or kind of quit it, but also not quit at the same time.
Oh, did you post like a last post?
Yeah, I just said like, hey, I'm 21, and like made a little celebration about it. But I said, you know what? I'm basically like departing from social media. Every once in a while I'll get on it, and then I can't play the beats all. I'm gonna back us out.
Yeah, this is just bad. This map is just not good.
I'm party leader, so you'll leave with me, right?
Yeah, it's always put leave with party.
Okay.
That's good. If you want to take a break. Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go.
See it.
But yeah, like I was like, I'm just gonna, basically, I'm not gonna delete the accounts or anything, but I'm just gonna delete the like physical app, and then like every once in a while I might go back onto it, but I'm deleting TikTok. Because TikTok I just had for like entertainment, but like Facebook and Instagram I use to keep up with friends and family, and so I'm just gonna use it sparingly.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing to do. Take a break from it now and then, especially because like it really does. Like every now and then, like I notice like you kind of get sucked into the app. Like you're sitting there hours on end going, I could have been so much more productive with my life if I would have just chosen something different.
There's a couple moments where I'm like, I'm gonna be productive today, and then I'm like, I've been on my phone for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, but
Well, that's
I'm
kind of
not-
like me
but I
today.
really-
Like I wanted to jump on with everybody earlier, but school started again, so I had to do some schoolwork. And like this week's gonna be rough because I have to. I'm super busy, but then I have to like start writing another edit for my dissertation. So kind of the same thing. Like it's probably would be useful not to spend so much time on social media. I say that, and for all my ones of followers, I'm building a social media presence. Yeah, it's weird.
You have to confront your manager about it.
Yeah. Yeah, my manager, if she's watching me, will have something to say about me if I say I'm going to back off of social media posts.
See, I haven't quite developed the social media presence you have, so I can say that. But you would have to take it up with your manager.
Yeah. My social media manager will be protesting my decisions. My life decisions.
You're like, she's gonna be like, don't eat that. It's out your
Yeah.
head.
What are you talking about? Did you consult with me on this?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel like
I
I
got 1 kill.
got 0, so...
I'm so rusty, like.
Yeah, I feel totally rusty.
I do want to see if we can get some people on some new games this weekend. Because I have a couple days off. I want to see if we can get us on, like... I kind of want to try Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, dang it.
Which is basically like Call of Duty DMZ.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you want Escape to Tarkov, just play DMZ. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't mind. I'll try a couple different games with you. Damn it.
And I want an Among Us game on this actually.
Ah!
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that guy came out of nowhere.
This map is so big.
Yeah, it's a really big map. And if you don't know the ins and outs, like it's kind of tricky.
Yeah.
But then like me, I'm trying to do long shots, which is not great. 'Cause I feel like whenever I do long shots, everyone else is doing long shots.
Yeah.
So there's like a race of who could do better long shot.
Yeah. Who shoots first, basically?
Yeah. Well, and long shots are so hard to get. Like you gotta find the right distance, and so when you do that, sometimes you don't get in the best, like the greatest spots.
Yeah. And it's like, you can't even technically move if you still want the long shot but don't want to get shot. You have to like either move side to side or backwards. Like you can't really move forward, otherwise you could inhibit your long shot.
Yeah, then you're messing up your own shot.
Yeah.
Where is this guy?
Oh.
Enemy contact! On your six.
Ah, dang it, man. I've been outlining for the next program.
Did you finish your other one?
Almost. Well, no, I'm actually pausing on that one. Not because I don't want to do it, but because I need to do the world of it, and the world is kind of separate from the book, and so that's another kind of thing I'm doing. But basically, I'm just continuously working on the outline of the world and like the giant mythology I'm making for it. So basically, my plan is with that, make the mythology on the side right now, and kind of put in the back burner. But the project I'm going to, well, go back to because originally I started it and then stopped, is a horror novel, horror mystery novel that I started, but I never got around to finishing. So I'm going to finish that one because it's really short for my first one, and then go from there.
Well, I have someone that if you want advice from on serial killers that studies up on them, we have someone in the family that you can consult.
Oh, I think we have the same idea. This coloring book.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the novel, though. I think it's a really unique idea. I will say though, it's gonna be confusing, but in like an intentional way. Like you kind of have to pay attention when you're reading the book.
Well, I feel like that's like Stephen King's jam. Like if you're not paying attention to his books, you're gonna get friggin' lost.
Yeah. There was actually one time I was reading The Dark Tower, and I remember I skipped a few pages by accident and started reading, going, what? Being so lost, and then I had to go back, and then I caught up with it, but I was like, oh my gosh, I am confused.
Yeah, I think that's like a no-no in the Stephen King world. Like, you miss a couple pages, the whole story changes.
Yeah. Like, there are characters and weird things thrown in that you go, where did that come from? But then you reread it and you go, oh, it makes sense.
But I guess it's the benefit to like a really well-written, like, complex book like that is like, to really understand it, I guess you can't just read it once.
Yeah, exactly. Although I did do my first artsy, what I call my artsy-fartsy writer thing, where basically I do something unique and special to kind of get to help me think of ideas for a story. It's a horror novel, and I really wanted to emphasize the scary part of it, and I really want to actually make a novel that makes people kind of check over their shoulders. And so what I decided to do is like find a way to elicit that feeling. And what I did was I played a specific soundtrack, like a horror soundtrack. And I walked down my hallway of my apartment in the dark, listening to that soundtrack, and just literally walked around the complex at night, just to creep myself out and see how to get that feeling.
That is funny. You're like,
And I was like, oh, this... Yeah, I was like...
did I just scare myself? Then this is a good book.
Exactly. Exactly.
I must have made them mad because they're all coming after me, I feel like. I feel like I'm being bullied.
I feel like I have not been paid attention to. Like, no one's been looking at me every time I kill them.
No one's been looking at you every time you kill them? Maybe that's a good thing?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like,
Yeah.
like when I usually...
Isn't that the point of the game? Like, if I can kill them before they kill me?
Yeah.
Josh, what kind of game are you playing? I was just... You know, I take back my statement. Yeah, let's play some games together because apparently you play weird games. I only want to kill them if I can look into their eyes.
If I can see their eyes.
If I can look into their soul. Then it's worth it to me.
If they shoot at me, that's when I shoot at them. I want to see if I can lose a match. I think it's funny how good that movie was. Like, I'm still thinking about it today.
These guys are chasing me. It's so funny. I just killed 2 of them with a knife.
Although another funny thing is I went to the movie theater because I was like, oh, the movie theater, they sell beer. And I can have beer at the movie. And they go, oh, sorry, no one's running the bar right now, so we aren't selling beer. I'm like, gosh, darn it.
I can't catch a break. Dude, they're all mad at me. What the heck is going on with this team?
I don't know. This game is TDM, and it's going so slow. Is that just me?
Requesting fire mission. Target
Oh no, it's because we're not in shoot house. That's why.
Yeah, if you're used to shoot house speed.
You're in for a surprise. You know, I really want to see if I can get us in an Among Us game. Just all of us playing a murder mystery. Just how fun would that be?
That'd be funny. I feel like the team is on me right now. I feel like I made a couple of them angry.
You're so. Oh my gosh. You're really good. I mean, no shock. No shock at all that you're doing good.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
Solid copy, Phoenix 2-3 on station. Get hostile mortar strike in the area. One minute remaining. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. We've lost the lead. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Target down.
Dang.
Yay. Oh my gosh. Pop up.
I didn't even pop off. I was just playing ranged. Yeah, I didn't pop off. I just, once I got to that one building, I kept hearing people trying to come at me, so I would just switch to, oh my gosh. I wrecked this lobby. All right.
You were positive for sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even doing a good loadout. I was just doing ranged. But then once I got that building, everyone kept trying to rush me, and I would hear the footsteps. So I would just like reposition myself, and then I would go knife them. Like,
Very different from shoot house. I'm so used to shoot house right now.
yeah, I've been because I've had to do all these long shots. I've just been doing multiplayer, so I'm getting used to so many other maps, except for that one that we left, that little bridge area. That one just is horrible. I always leave that one.
It's awful.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah. But luckily I haven't been doing anything crazy today, so I'll sleep like a baby.
And then when does so you're taking a break from boxing, but when does school start?
School starts tomorrow, actually.
Oh, cool.
Well, kind of. So the classes open up tomorrow, like on the hub, but I think the class starts officially like Friday or Monday.
So you can just access the information, and then like the first assignment is due later.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, so yeah, I would say yeah, tomorrow is when my classes start. But super excited because we charted it out, and I will have to take one extra semester in 2024, which is, I mean, that's fine.
Like spring semester, you mean?
Sorry. Yeah, so that's 2025, wouldn't it be?
No, because you're supposed to graduate next. When you?
Oh yeah, so no, I would take a fall semester in 2024. So basically, I would do this spring semester. I would do this the fall semester
Of
in
23.
2023, and then do the spring semester in 24, and then do the fall semester in 24, and then I'd be done.
Oh, and then you graduate fall. After
And I
fall
would graduate
24.
fall. Yeah, which
Okay.
would actually be convenient. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't search for a match. Which would be convenient because the graduation would be at December, and I'd be ending in December. So
Yeah, I think. Well, the other thing because I was worried about is, if I hopefully stay on track, I'm done with my program this December, but they only do graduation once a year and they only do it in spring. So I would walk May of 24. So I was worried. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if that was gonna be your commencement, but if you have to do fall of 24, then there won't be an issue there.
Yeah.
So it actually works out pretty good.
Although that will be cool that we graduate in the same year.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll graduate the same year.
Oh my gosh, that's what happened. High school is I graduated high school and you got your master's.
Yeah, you're right. The same year. Oh, that's funny.
And now you get your doctorate and I'll get my bachelor's in the same year. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Except now I'm done. So then you got to keep getting your own degrees, and I'm not going to graduate anymore the same year. I'm not going back to school.
I have been thinking I am probably going to aim for my doctorate eventually.
Good.
I'm going to take a year off after my bachelor's.
It's probably smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, taking a year off is smart because you've done it all the way through, like going right from high school right into it and working your job and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. And so I've been working 16 years of my life.
Yeah.
I deserve one break, and so I'm gonna take a year off, and then eventually I'll go to my master's when I feel ready, and then after that eventually I do want to get my doctorate, in English, and like writing, just because I like the idea of, if I decide, now to do writing full time, I want to be a professor eventually, for writing. And so I would have to get a doctorate for that if I want to.
And you don't have to. I mean, you could start, like, if you found a job where I might have to switch SMG on this map. You could start just a entry-level job. You don't need the doctorate to teach writing.
That is true.
And like the school systems, depending on where you want to go, everybody has different requirements. So like if you want, I think like if you taught high school, different requirements than teaching in college, right? So like JCs, I think only require a master's degree, like a junior college. But if you taught at university, I think they accept JCs as well, or masters with teaching credentials. But then some schools would require a doctorate, So it just depends on what you want to do. There's always options.
Well, it's also that I also want to open my own publishing company, and so.
Yeah, you might as well take a break off and start your business.
Yeah, because that's my plan is, when I graduate with my bachelor's, I want to start my publishing company. But I have to hit my own personal requirements because my own requirements to start my own publishing company is to at least publish 2 to 3 books before I start that.
No, it's smart. You want the experience from having done it.
Because I even asked Cindy or various other authors who have opened their publishing company, and I asked them, like, what do you recommend on learning the business? And they said, literally, just publish books.
Yeah,
That's
do
the
it.
best way to learn publishing. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, okay. I guess I gotta do it.
Well, it'll make you more reputable at the end of the day. Like, if you haven't published a book and you're like, oh, come to me, I can publish it for you, and you have no idea about the process, like, it doesn't make you very reputable versus being able to go to people and say, oh yeah, I have this many published books, I've self-published. I've self-published, I've published through a publisher. Like, get that experience so that way it gives you credibility. So when you're telling people to come to you for it, you could be like, okay, here's the best route, or, here's my experience.
Right. I just got a double kill. But yeah, I definitely agree. And so that's like my goal with like my bachelor's. It's like, okay, after my bachelor's, hopefully I have XYZ done, and then I'll start the publishing company and see where it goes from there. But to be fair though, if I get my doctorate, we both will be doctors in the family.
We will.
Well, actually, 2 or 3 doctors, because I think, isn't Dia by now getting a doctorate?
Yeah, eventually. She wants to get her doctorate.
Yeah.
She finally finished her MFT. I don't want to say finally, like, but like just finished it. So she's not in a rush.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't like this. I'm on the point. I don't want to be on the point because I want to shoot range shots.
Yeah, she definitely deserves a break.
Yeah, because like for her clinical hours, she has to do so much work. Oh man, I almost had my cluster strike, and now I don't.
Oh, Dad, did I tell you about the guy in the gym the other day?
Yeah, Mom was telling me the creep boy's like, hey, I have friends. Give me your number. I can help you out and meet people.
Yeah. I haven't told Mom this yet because I forgot to inform her. Literally, the day after when I was going to the gym, I was like, the only thing that could be creepier is that I don't see him at the gym for a couple days. Sure enough, this entire week, I have not seen him at the gym this entire week.
That is weird, dude.
Yeah.
He met his quota.
Yep. He's like, I talked to one person. Now I'm going home to Mexico.
To Mexico? Like, what?
Like I'm moving now.
It sounded like some weird cult stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I told Mom. I was getting cult vibes from that dude. Like, it was creepy. Especially because he was like asking me such personal questions. Like, what's your goal every day? And like, what are you trying to hit?
to avoid people like you.
Exactly.
That's my goal.
Like, I don't know. Usually, like by the time they get their coffee, they're done talking to me.
How did that not be a long shot? Uh-oh. People behind me.
Yeah, like, that's the only thing that could have done creepier is I didn't see him for the past week, and I have not seen him. And I've been going the exact same time this entire week.
Man, don't want the spot. Yeah, but I'm glad you listened to your gut. This guy's just weird. Man, I only need like a couple more long shots. And this map sucks to do it on. Like bad. I don't like this side.
Because it's every long distance area has a bunch of barricades.
Yeah, so like there's only a couple spots that work for long shots. And if I can't get to those spots, then it's not good. I'll check my messages here in a second after I die. Chris texted, so I don't know if he's playing or not.
Yeah, he says, I'm gonna make food and then hop on for a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I won't be able to stay up too late because I do have work tomorrow, but
Oh no, I have stuff to do tomorrow too. I have to wake up early.
yeah, but I'll play a couple games with Chris. Oh, dang it.
I should have gone to that middle map, maybe. I got too excited. I was getting a bunch of kills with knife. Man.
Hostile cruise missile launched. Enemy personnel at the hard point.
Oh, dang it.
Area. Friendly UAV online.
Dude, I'm making a bunch of people angry. They keep coming after me.
It makes sense. Do you have like a marksman rifle?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oops, I just assassinated this guy on accident. I wasn't even trying to kill people that way. I wanted to kill them my way.
But you popped off.
But they kept falling on my blade. Like, oh man, and now I'm on the point. Now I gotta defend the point.
Have you seen Chicago, Dad? The musical?
Nope.
There's a scene where a lady killed her husband. It's talking about how she's like, he fell into my knife. He fell into my knife 10 times.
That's funny.
It's been a good musical. Oh my god.
Man, they keep spawning me near the point. I don't want to be near the point. I don't want to use a revolver.
Oh my gosh, it's so... Oh, we should do gun game. Oh, we can't, because it's...
No, we can't. There's teams.
I finished my beer.
Uh-oh, I hear footsteps. Oh, people. Teammates.
Oh, so last year, before I left for the place I live at, my friends down there, they got me a bottle of Josh wine. And it was
Josh wine?
Yeah, literally, it's a wine company that is just called Josh. And they thought I was turning 21 that year. And they're like, "You're 21, right?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "Oh." And they literally got it just because it said my name. And so I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, it's really good, but I can't really have it." And so they're like, "How about this? When you turn 21 next..." Oh my gosh, we got destroyed.
I know. I wasn't even trying to play point. I was just having fun.
Me too. And then next time you turn 21, FaceTime me. Get Josh wine, and then FaceTime me, and we'll have Josh wine together. And I got Josh wine.
So you have now. You're just waiting to have it with him. You broke up. You're just gonna wait to have it with him.
Yeah, I am thinking about opening it a little bit, but I've already had 2 beers. Not this evening, in this whole day. And so I'm like, I'm probably just gonna drink water and relax.
Well, it can make your... Maybe it could help your gameplay. I don't know. Maybe that's what Matt needs to do.
Should be
Matt needs to have some Josh wine when he plays.
It's the gameplay. If I wouldn't be productive tomorrow for work. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's tomorrow's problem.
That's true. That's tomorrow Josh's problem.
No, I was telling Mom, though, we'll look into... this week, we're going to look into March, and we'll make a Vegas trip.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking about, I don't know if I'm going to compete for boxing.
Yep.
It's not necessarily that I'm, like, afraid to do it, or it's like, you know, that, like, I just don't have that... I don't like boxing anymore. It's just like, now that I think about it, and like what I want to do right now, my priorities are very much somewhere else right now. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to... But that's the thing is, if you're going to jump into something like that, you know, you got to treat it with the seriousness it deserves, right? So, like, you know, especially if you're going to step in the ring with someone, you're 100%... You have to be 100% committed. Like, that has to be your life because, you know, if your training isn't to par or what it should be, why even bother? Like, what are you really doing? You're just going in to lose and get hit in the face. Like, you know, that's ultimately what you have to ask yourself is like, what is it? What's your real desire?
Yeah. And like right now, my martial art, like, you know, interest is kind of shifting too. Like, it's not really all over the place. It's more like, you know what? I think I want to take a break from boxing and try out jiu-jitsu, because I mean, you've been hearing me talk about jiu-jitsu for I don't even know how long, and I've been really wanting to do it, but then I always go, oh, but I want to focus on boxing right now, and then eventually, and it's just like I have no reason to just stop boxing and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take a break and try something else.
Yeah.
And just go try out jiu-jitsu. And even like jiu-jitsu, like I know nothing about fighting on the ground. So it'll be a whole new experience,
Well,
a whole new journey.
It's just a different skill set. It's not...
Yeah.
It's not... The skills are not necessarily transferable. That what is transferable from boxing to jiu-jitsu is like conditioning. But that's it. Like, I just did an assassination. That was fun. Just because I could.
But yeah, like boxing is, you know, like you said, conditioning is really the only thing that kind of ties those two together.
Dang it.
But it's also like right now, like I'm really been working on my feature film lately and trying to get that done because, you know, I want to by the time I was 21 or before I'm 22, basically, I want to make a feature film and publish one book. And I've been writing like crazy for that feature film and like planning meticulously and spending a lot of time with it, and that's kind of where my head's at. And like you said, like it's good that like I'm learning boxing and like all that, but to compete in it, I have to be in the mindset there. I have to be present in that moment.
Yeah, you have to be
Otherwise, like
committed.
you said, yeah.
You know, otherwise, I mean, it's good experience, but if you're not committed, you're just doing something to do it, not like try to make a good product.
Right, exactly.
We're losing Bravo.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with just me trying it, thinking I wanted to do it, but then eventually just going, nah. Like,
Well,
I tried it.
like, and right now you lose nothing for trying stuff out. Like,
Yeah.
you have tons of flexibility. Good job. You're finishing your school. Like, there's no, like, yeah, you lose nothing by trying something new.
And I was talking to a buddy about it, and he's like, yeah, the one buddy's in boxing gym, and he's talking about it, and it's like, I mean, boxing is for everybody, but the fight is not. And that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
There's no, you're not lesser or more if you don't want to fight. If you don't want to fight, that is perfectly fine. Like, there's no problem with that. You lose, like, no one's gonna judge you because of it.
Yeah.
He's like, if you want to box, you can just come to class and learn boxing and just learn to defend yourself and learn how to fight and everything. But you don't have to fight. Nobody's like asking you or pressuring you. You have to fight. You have to. It's just, you know, whatever you want to do, then you can do it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's good skills to be learned from it, but doesn't mean you're ready to, you need to go step in a ring, right? Because even if you take those skills, you know, just for self-defense, like that's also different skill set is using those skills, you know, outside of a ring when there's rules and, you know, like.
Yeah. And it's done, you know, wonders for me. Like, that's why I love martial arts. Is like, you know me, like with ADHD and anxiety, like my brain is always somewhere else, and martial arts is one of the few things that I have to be present for. Like when I spar, for example, I have to be present in that moment, otherwise I'm gonna get pummeled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're thinking about something else you did 2 years ago and you're in that ring, you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna get your face punched in. Like, it's the moment you have to be present in this moment, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Why martial arts is just so good for me, at least. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about trying out jiu-jitsu, especially because, like, jiu-jitsu, like, when you spar, is like, you spar, and then, you know, you like, oh, I lost that spar. You shake your hands, and then you do it again. Boxing sparring, or, like, kickboxing, or, like, anything like that, is you can only spar for so long, and learn that for so long, before it takes a pretty negative toll on your body, or
Yeah.
your brain especially.
Yeah, your longevity in the sports is going to be different, right? So like the issue with like jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, where you're going to find an issue is you're not going to get the strikes to the head, which could, you know, impact your longevity. It's going to be, you're going to realize it's going to be your knees.
Oh yeah. And that's why I've been following knees over toes guy.
Yeah, like.
But yeah. Like... Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it. I was saying that, and then I killed somebody.
But yeah, like that's what I've been focusing on too. Is like, you know, I'm like I want to do jiu-jitsu, and that's a good thing. But I have to think about me. Is like my knees are so weak, or at least more susceptible to pain right now,
Yeah, to injury.
to injury, and so I need to work on strength and run all the time. And my rule is, if I feel comfortable working out and running without my brace, I'll be fine for jujitsu.
Yeah.
But if I'm not comfortable,
Maybe. Well,
I
so
shouldn't-
so it's not a 1-for-1. Like where jujitsu gets you is that your knees are in different angles.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
So yes, it could help. But don't think of it as a 1-for-1. Like, oh, if I can do this good, I'm gonna be good here. That might be the case, but it's not a guarantee.
Right. Yeah. But to be fair, I can also like gauge it. Too,
Yeah,
and-
I mean, you don't know until you try it.
exactly. Like maybe, oh wow, I'm naturally more flexible in my knees or whatever, and like maybe it's just like, oh, I feel pretty secure, but as long as I'm embraced, and it's like, well, okay, there you go.
Well, and the good thing, a good team like jiu-jitsu and stuff, like a lot of the warm-ups are focused on the ligaments of your ankles and knees. Like you do
Oh, yeah.
crawls, and you work on that flexibility and build up that strength. So it's just a new skill set. Like it doesn't hurt to try it all. Like ultimately, what the heck is that noise?
Oh, nice.
It's weird. It's like, I don't know if that was a mortar strike or what.
Oh, okay.
Like you hear that pounding? It's weird.
Oh, yeah, it's like it kind of sounds like a physics object, like glitching.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good point. Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
I think that's like a box strike or something, yeah.
Oh yeah, jeez.
But it's also like, jujitsu's just always kind of appealed to me because one, I always liked the martial arts of the samurai. That's why I did judo and aikido for a bit. Is like that. Those were up like along the lines of the
All these guys dropped. There's only 3 of them.
of the martial arts that like was stemmed from jujitsu. Funny enough, because like jujitsu is known as one of the most oldest martial arts.
Jiu-jitsu
like-
or ninjutsu?
I believe it's jujitsu because
Okay.
judo and aikido stemmed from jujitsu and were created from the seeds and the foundation of jujitsu.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like, I kind of looked it up. I was curious, like what martial arts samurai knew, other than their weapon-based martial arts, because they knew kenbo, they knew archery, and like all those martial arts. But I was like, what if they didn't have weapons? It was jujitsu that they learned
That's
for
cool.
combat. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. It's like such an ancient thing. And it's like I've been interested in the martial arts of like ancient warriors and stuff like that. And jujitsu's just kind of always appealed to me because it was the martial art that was used by samurai back in the day.
That's cool.
Wow, we won that. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I did nothing. I didn't get nearly as many kills, but a lot of those people dropped.
Do you know who Jocko Willink is?
The name sounds familiar.
He's a Marine. He has like a podcast. And
Oh,
like, talks
yeah.
About martial arts and
He has a
stuff.
book out.
He has a book. I think he has like 2.
I think it's one of them's. I think he's one of the authors of the Extreme Leadership book.
Probably. Well, or no, he was a Navy SEAL, I believe he was. But anyways, he talks about martial arts on like his podcast and everything. And he says like if there's one martial art I could ever recommend to anybody, it's jujitsu.
Oh, that's cool. The interesting thing to jiu-jitsu though is like it's hard because like there's a lot a skill you gain from it, but in some sense it's not necessarily like it's a good art, but it's not like the most practical martial art either, right? Because like
That
it requires ground fighting, right? So like the bottom line is if you're in a street fight and you take the fight to the ground, you lost. Like you know, like depending on where you're at, how many people you're fighting against, the minute you're on the ground, you're losing the fight, right? So that's the only like drawback to it. But on like the ability to learn how to restrain people, on like a 1-for-1 or stuff like that, like what you get out of that, there's a lot of good benefit from it.
Yeah. What we get out of that? Sorry, you cut out.
Oh no, what you get out of that. Hey, I got one of my watchers, Minty. What's up, Minty? Yeah, what you gain out of that ability is you can learn how to control people. So like even if it's a street fight and you take it to the ground, you're in bad shape. But what you do learn from that skill set is you learn how to hold people, how to restrain people. So there is that.
Well, I've actually thought that too, but from what I've like been looking into it, and to be fair, I haven't done it, so I can't really speak on behalf of it, but from what I've heard is that a lot of it is also based on takedowns too. So it's not only about, oh, I'm gonna grab you and then take it to the ground and then continue taking you and then like fighting on the ground. It kind of stems on those judo aspects and takedowns of kind of doing certain throws based on joint locks and like you said, like on how you hold people too.
Yeah, if they do, yeah, and I don't know much about it either, but I just know the ground part. But if they do introduce takedowns and throws, then yes, there's much more benefit from it in that perspective.
Yeah, and plus, like, I mean, I've talked about this with Mom. I'm gonna say thanks to you and Mom, and especially like you, I'm pretty well versed in martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have a good foundation.
Yeah,
to get you started.
I have a good understanding of like martial arts and fighting and like stuff like that. So if worse came to worse, I could defend myself in a moment's notice and run away if I needed to.
Yeah.
Now that being said, I'm not a master or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like because you helped me learn like other martial arts like Jeet Kune Do and like Kali, and then Krav Maga is a big one, and like those. And I've been taking kind of pieces from all the martial arts I'm trying to learn. I think that's really the only reason I feel like really safe when it comes to those kind of situations. Because I feel like I can handle myself in a self-defense situation and be able to get out of there in a last resort kind of method.
Yeah, it's all about having the different tools that you can use, you know? It's all about having different tools in your toolbox.
Exactly. I mean, it was just like the homeless guy I was telling you about that was trying to threaten me and like trying to get into the complex. And how my first thought wasn't, oh my gosh, he could attack me. It was, man, I shouldn't wear Crocs. And like you said, that was like that's probably like a good sign because like you were more confident, not in a cocky way, but you were confident in your ability to defend yourself.
Yeah, and then you reassess afterward, after action. It's like, oh, what could I do differently moving forward so I'm not in this exact situation again? I'm gonna give a shout out. Hey, Minty Dinosaur, thanks for listening. You are tuning in to a special stream with my 21-year-old Lion Cub, and so I'm having a stream on his birthday. And his name is Tejon, streaming name. But I gave a shout out to you, Josh, because Minty says he's taking notes now. I think Minty wants to learn about some of these self-defense stuff that we're talking about.
Oh, cool. Definitely. On your perspective, Dad, if there was one like beginner martial art to kind of get you into the world of it and like start off and see where you want to go, what would you recommend as a good introduction?
That's a hard one.
Because it's different for everybody.
It's different for everybody. Like, I mean, you're exactly right. Like, I think so. Like, if you were to go, I think like if you were talking like mainstream, like if you were like, hey, what does everybody learn? You know, then it's sorry, I'm thinking here, hold on. Down this guy. I hate when they have second life. It's so lame. It's shoot, hold on. I'm talking and killing people all at the same time. It's Taekwondo. Like if you were to say like, okay, what does everybody kind of learn, right? Like Taekwondo is like, I think is like the mainstream, that and and karate. Like those are the two. Like if you ask, like, what have people like heard about, learned about? Those are the two. It's going to be taekwondo or karate.
No, that makes sense.
Those are your mainstream.
Wrestling.
But yeah. But wrestling until recently wasn't looked at like as a quote unquote martial art, right? I think MMA did a lot of things to change how people look at wrestling.
That's a good point. Yeah.
If you wanted to look at and go, okay, like what, like, in my opinion, like what's the martial art I think that everybody could benefit from? Like just generic confidence, training, ability. How am I getting shot at? Honestly, I think it's Krav Maga.
I absolutely agree.
That's the one where, oh, see, and Minty says he used to be in Taekwondo. See, there we go. There's one of my junior viewers that confirms. Junior, as in I think he's much older than my Lion Cubs. But like Krav Maga, because Krav Maga teaches you so many things about conditioning and awareness and knowing your surroundings. I think that one's the one, like if you really wanted to learn skills, like that's the one that's going to take you so far.
Yeah. It's also Krav Maga is really practical and teaches you about street defense especially. And like how to defend yourself in like knife attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Situations that you would find yourself.
Well, and then like conditioning, awareness, like you get that stuff in Krav Maga. You don't get that in like Taekwondo. Oh, Minty said he was 7. See, I was right. He was 7 when he did Taekwondo.
Yeah, and I was, what was it, 4 when I did karate?
Yeah, karate and Taekwondo. Those are the ones that everybody, like if anyone out there's like, oh, I'm gonna put my kid in something that's self-defense, those are the ones they pick. And it's not wrong, it's not bad, but not many people know about Krav Maga. Or if they do, they might have heard different things about Krav Maga that maybe they don't like because it is one of your more aggressive martial arts because it teaches you the practicalness of self-defense.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree with Krav Maga. Every time I did Krav Maga, and like when I was young, I did it. I would say Krav Maga is like the only martial art as of now that I feel pretty comfortable in, like, because I did it with like Matt in Fresno, and then you and I did it for a while, like for like a couple months and like a year, and then I did it when I was in Sacramento for like 6 months. Like that one, I would say like collectively I've had like a year to 2 years of experience in, and like it doesn't stack up. It's like you said, it's not 1-to-1, but every time I did Krav Maga, I was very comfortable in my confidence and conditioning, like, you know, how I approach different situations, and like it was also just a good foundation because Krav Maga takes from all kinds of martial arts, from like boxing, you know, Taekwondo, and like jiu-jitsu, judo, and like all that stuff. So it can be a good gateway to learn, you know, like different martial arts that you might be interested in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Minty. So I'm commenting on Minty's says that you can't use it to fight people, use it to defend yourself. Minty,
Exactly.
I'm gonna blow your mind right now. If you're using any kind of martial art to defend yourself, you're still fighting people. Just kind of throwing it out there, Minty.
I think
It's still a fight, you know, because you know, unless you're just standing around taking punches, the minute you exchange any kind of physical violence towards the other person, you're in a fight, Minty. So even if you're defending yourself. Now the difference is you might not have been the one that instigated it, or you might not be the one using the skills to like intentionally attack. But even defending yourself as a fight.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to fight those bullies back in high school, but I had to.
Yeah. Defending yourself as a fight. Like
It's a fight you don't want to fight. It's a fight you kind of have to fight.
Yeah, you gotta
pretty
have
much
to
the
fight
only
it.
difference.
But there's a physical altercation occurring. So in that sense, regardless of who started it, even if you're just defending yourself or someone else, still a fight.
Although I will say, I'm just thinking about it. I feel like a good martial art to teach kids nowadays is either Krav Maga or Jiu-Jitsu. And the reason I think Jiu-Jitsu is because let's say like an adult is, thinking about kidnapping the kid per se. They're not going to try to square up on a kid. They're going to try to grab them and use their whole strength to get them. And Jiu-Jitsu is about kind of grappling a lot. And I feel like Jiu-Jitsu would be very applicable to situations.
Yeah, and the hard part to that though is like there's so much yeah, exactly, Minty. It's not your choice. If they're bullying you, and you don't let yourself get bullied. Gotta attack. The hard part to jiu-jitsu though is that yes, you can, it's a lot about holds and using force, but there can be a significant disadvantage. Hold on, Chris just texted. I mean, Psycho Dino. You want to pull us out?
Yeah, pull us out.
Yeah, the hard part to jiu-jitsu is you have to get, in order for it to be effective, you have to get close. So yeah, even if a kid's being abducted, then you're close. But the bottom line is also some degree of relative strength required to maintain a hold, to get the right position. Like, like if Levi tried to put a choke on me, like I really don't care how good Levi is, size-wise, even if he had my back, just my weight alone, like just squishing him and my strength of being able to pull his hands apart, I could win that fight. But I think but I do agree, like Krav Maga, what Krav Maga teaches you is like the not normal ways of defending yourself. Like everybody, thinks that a fight needs to play by the rules. Well, it doesn't. Like what Krav Maga teaches you is like there really are no rules. Using everything around you that's a tool, or like learning how to attack a person's groin or eyes or throat, which are very, very weak parts. But if you train Taekwondo or you train boxing, in a way, what you're learning, those sports teach you rules, right? There's rules of engagement. Like if you're boxing, you don't learn how to kick someone in the groin. You're not learning how to punch someone in the throat. You're not learning how to hit someone in the back of the head, right? Same thing with Taekwondo, and Jiu-Jitsu is like, you're not eye gouging, you're not biting, you're pulling, you're not kicking, So but if you blend all those things, even if you didn't do something like as aggressive as Krav Maga, if you blend all those things, then your outcome is well-rounded. Then you can learn how to adapt those skills based on the circumstance, like you did with like the homeless guy, or even when you did when you were young and we were walking downtown, you're like, hey dad,
I definitely agree with,
condition yellow. Like you're identifying these people because you had that type of training.
Right. No, yeah, martial arts is a very well, that's like the nice part about martial arts too, is like it's a very broad thing. Like everyone works, differently. Like I know plenty of people that prefer judo over like Krav Maga per se. Like they understand like, oh yeah, there are gaps in judo for sure when it comes to those real life situations, but my brain is just much more wired to throw people and use the earth as my weapon.
Yeah.
And so that's where that also comes in, is like someone could be a black belt in judo, sure, but if their brain thinks more to punch rather than grabs them and throw them, which is another like gap in judo, then they're probably not going to be able to use it as effectively.
Yeah,
but if
exactly.
someone who is, maybe like a brown belt in judo, but their brain is wired to use judo effectively, then judo is going to be way more effective for them. And so it's just also different for everybody.
Yeah, and there's every art has its usage. So like even if like you have a situation where maybe you would be better off, boxing someone rather than jiu-jitsu, the bottom line is because you still have the skills, as long as your skills are greater than your opponent, you're going to come out ahead. Like ultimately that's the end goal. Like regardless of what your skills are, like is, you know, and you're right, Minty, like use your brain when you're fighting and then you outsmart the bully, and that's what you can do. And even if it means running away, Minty, I want to throw this out there. Even running away is often a very, very smart choice because you're using your brain over your brawn and your muscles. But it's the same thing. Like as long as, as long as your ability is stronger, then good night, Minty. I love that you joined, man. Hopefully our conversation was inspiring to you. Good night, dude.
Good night, Minty.
Yeah. So as long as your skill set is just that much better than your opponent, you're going to come out ahead, regardless of what it is. Doesn't matter what your background is. You could have a background in Tai Chi. I don't know. Like, but if it makes you more flexible and nimble than a person you're all going up against, you have a better chance of coming out ahead.
Yeah. And it was even like with Aikido, like I tried Aikido for a while. And at first it was really alluring because I thought it was going to be a little different. But when I tried it, I'm like, it doesn't register with me. Like personally for me, if I were to defend myself, I don't think to grab the person or put him in a hold or anything. I think to kick and punch.
Yeah. You want to create space.
Exactly.
And that's the thing is like, if you're looking at like arts like Krav Maga, you know, and even like Taekwondo, like your intention is to keep space, right? That's how you attack and that's how you defend. Jiu-jitsu is different. Jiu-jitsu is you need to remove space because in a hold, if you leave space, that gives someone an escape, right? Either they get an elbow out or a leg out or their head out. So jiu-jitsu, you're closing space. You need to get in close. You need to be in tight. You need to have a tight hold. So you're right. Like depending on what you prefer, like if you're just uncomfortable being that close to a person and your natural ability is going to be like, I'm going to push myself away because I don't like being this close to this person. Well, then if you don't have the skills to use when you're fighting at a distance because you've only trained jiu-jitsu that isn't natural to you, then you're going to be at a disadvantage. That's when like a tactical retreat comes into play.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, that's kind of the nice part about like martial arts too, is like, you don't have to be a black belt in order to use it effectively. You know, if you want to use the martial art and be extremely proficient in it and basically know the ins and outs of that martial art, then yes, you would have to be a black belt. But if you just want to learn the martial art to just learn, like let's say you just want to learn Taekwondo or Muay Thai, for example, to say, hey, I want to know how to use elbows, knees, and kicking, basically, because my brain, I just haven't trained my conditioning enough. And you just focus on those basics and like kicking and like basically just learn about 10% of the martial art, but your kicks and elbows and knees have massively improved, you basically have a huge advantage against those who have never tried to kick or elbow or knee.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And and you're not even a black belt. Like you don't have to be a black belt in Muay Thai or boxing or whatever in order to use it in effective situations. It's just about how you like what Minty said is how you're going to use your brain really is the actual weapon in that situation.
Yeah. And and again, there's nothing wrong with sticking with the sport so long they're able to achieve. I mean, the belt just means mastery. Like you've mastered the majority of the sport, and there's nothing wrong with that. But to your point, like, I think sometimes people get caught up with, oh, if I'm going to start this, I have to be in it for the long run. And, oh, if I didn't get to X belt, then I'm no good. Like, no, like you can learn those skills regardless of what belt you're at. Like you're training your body, you're learning awareness, you're learning how to reaction time. Like regardless of what belt you end at because you switched to another sport, you can still depend on those skills and hone those skills differently even after you stop a major martial art.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee now. And Chris did not respond, so I say just throw us in again. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm going to grab water real quick. Yeah. I'll be right.
Okay. I just came back too.
Oh, there you go. I probably only play like a few more matches,
That's fine.
just because I have to kind of go to bed a little earlier.
Sounds fine to me. I actually was able to get one of my guns done, so.
Oh, there you go.
And now I'm on the last battle rifle. And then I'm done with ARs, battle rifles. So then all I have left is LMGs, marksmanship, and sniper.
Yeah.
Those two are LMG.
Yeah, I have a 3-day weekend coming up, which I didn't even ask for or like plan for. It was just I was scheduled.
That's the way
that
the
way.
schedule worked out? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's so funny. Although my next schedule is starting to pick up, so this is like probably the only like 3-day weekend I'm probably for a while.
Wait, does that mean is that because Starbucks is closed on Monday? Or that's just your schedule?
No, that was just my schedule.
Oh.
It wasn't like anything. Well, no, sorry. I did request my birthday off, but later in the week, in I believe it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have off. This week, and that was just like that's just how I scheduled.
How it turned out?
Yeah, which my other weekly schedules are ramped up to like 30 hours, back up. So I think it was just, because I was gone for 10 days and they're fitting me back into the schedule of things.
Getting your hours back up.
Yeah. But I have a whole plan for everything. So basically, I'm about done outlining my feature for what I'm going to make. I just need to write it, and then I need to send it to go get it edited professionally, which I have a source to go get it edited. So basically, I just need to write it, which I'm going to take those 3 days to write my feature. Especially because before school ramps up.
Oh, Chris,
Wait, what?
I think so can you hear me?
UAV active.
No, Chris, we can't hear you. Do you want to back us out? We'll grab him.
Yeah.
I gotta take away that latency reader. I don't know why I haven't. He's not even in the party.
I think he yeah, that's weird. Here, well, let me invite him. That's funny. There we go.
That was weird.
Oh yeah,
It
there
said
you
it was
go.
already in your party.
Hey, what's up,
It's Psycho Dino.
Psycho Dino? Oh,
right?
You missed me singing happy birthday to him.
That's right. You have to go all the way to the beginning of the stream. Let's see.
Yes,
Oh.
I was talking to Erica.
What?
Huh?
Erica says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Erica.
Big
Hi,
Breast
manager.
Says hi. Erica says do a reel. Eli.
Oh my gosh.
Assuming-
I'm gonna do it right now. Then. I'm gonna do it right now.
Do the reel.
I did 2 today.
You did 2 today?
I thought I did
Erica,
2.
You did 2 today. You saw one of them. Only one of them counts, Eli. Do another one.
What? Oh wait a minute. It didn't post.
Okay, I'm
Likely
bored. She's not
story.
liking this.
I was trying to post one with Ruger on my Instagram and it didn't work.
Erica, it's fine to yell at your boss through me. I have.
That is freaking funny. Well, now I'm going in a match, so I'll post it after.
No, I'm joking. You don't have to do it right now, Eli.
Oh, I did too. Well, I would. I do.
Unless you get ahead of me in kills, then you really have to.
But the reminders help, actually.
Yeah. No,
I just-
Erica was saying at least set a reminder for yourself.
I just don't
Or
think
even
about it.
schedule them.
Well, yeah, but I just
The
don't.
game is running like garbage.
What is
It'll
new,
keep up.
Christoph?
Oh, but what I was saying, Dad, is like I'm gonna take those 3 days to do what I did with my first screenplay and just write nonstop for 3 days, and then send it out.
Dang it. Oh, good job, Josh. You finished them off.
Wait, just
And
give me
that,
1 second.
like, have a finished product. Oh, go ahead. You're thinking.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, sorry. 1 second.
Secure Bravo.
Dang it.
Cat B, please.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure.
What is that? Oh, smoke alarm.
Securing Charlie.
Oh, is that Josh's apartment? Christoph, is that you?
No, it's Josh's
Enemy
apartment.
is taking Bravo.
Sorry, I heard the fire alarm. So I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, is everything okay?
Securing Alpha.
Yeah, it is. It was just
Bravo is
oven.
compromised.
Dang it.
Oh, someone doesn't know how to cook.
Don't tell them that.
We have lost
But yeah, what it's basically saying is like at the end of those 3 days, have a finished product to send out to people so that I can start planning to shoot it. Well, my plan is literally that's the last screenwriting project I'm gonna do for right now
objective Bravo.
before shifting my focus to the book.
Oh, that's good.
'Cause,
So
like,
then you're gonna try to finish it. Oh, there's someone upstairs. I didn't think there was anyone left. Right above you, Josh. I think you just took A.
Control all objectives. Maintain the
He's
perimeter.
in the garage up above my spot.
Yeah, I got him.
The enemy took Charlie.
Sorry, what were you saying, Chris?
We are taking Charlie.
I was talking to Erica. You're good.
Oh, but yeah.
Erica.
Eli, it looks like your reel's re-uploaded,
Oh my.
but there's 2 of the same one.
Dang it. See, that's what happens.
We are losing Bravo.
Dang it, see what that's what happened.
I'm all stressed out.
Getting stressed out.
Not on my
Dogs and cats
birthday.
are living together.
Dogs or cats.
We are taking Bravo.
My pet's heads are falling off.
What'll be really funny is if they perform differently.
Enemy is taking Alpha. Securing objective Charlie.
If the second one did like worse or better.
Or
than
better.
then that'd be funny. You're like, what the heck, man? They're the same thing.
According to my social media manager, the algorithm isn't supposed to work that way, though.
It's
Quote unquote.
absolutely possible that one of them is.
Taking Charlie.
Yeah, like I have.
Really?
Ba- basically, my plan is after I finish my first feature rough draft, send it out. While that's sent out, I'm gonna write the first draft of my book, and then during my pre-production for my feature, continuously write my first draft. And before I shoot, by the time I'm done with pre-production, the first draft of my book will be done. And then shoot the feature, and then finish the book.
It's a lot of
It's
planning.
literally- It's a lot of planning because it kind of has to be, because these are literally the only 2 projects I'm going to be working on for I don't even know how long.
We are taking Alpha.
Will this strategy work? Probably not.
Why are people
What?
attacking me when all I want to do is get long shots?
We are taking Bravo. Enemy counter UAV is active.
Why can't people just leave me alone? Let me,
Why can't people just
let me kill you from afar. My only desire.
Just-
Charlie.
stand in front of my gun over there?
Hostile UAV in
Like-
the area. Half the field. Fight.
Just let it happen.
This map and map.
Yeah, it's a weird map.
The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the
I've
offensive.
only really played.
We are
Shipment.
taking Charlie.
Shipment and shoot house. That's pretty much me.
Taking Alpha.
I wonder if I could sit here from this far away and camp C. We're gonna try it.
What if we just pick up the Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else?
Okay, I don't like this technique so far.
You kidding me? There's like 3 guys just crouching.
Yeah, set again on fire.
Where at A?
No, on B.
Oh yeah, there are camping B. I'd rather just go for A and C right now until they
Dang it.
get bored or like get drawn out to A and C.
I was gonna try and camp just C for my long shots, but nobody's coming to C.
Yeah,
I
I'd
know
go
they're
to
all...
B. Or not B, but A. I'm at B. Dang it. Oh boy.
Oh man, had I camped Charlie, I would have had it.
Dang it, dude. Now they got Shepherd Gunner. Let me out of this maze. I'm dead. Let me out of this maze.
Dang it, that distance was not enough for a long shot.
Chris, do you have Among Us on your computer? Chris? You do?
Don't think so, but I can probably get it for free. What's up?
Oh, I was just telling Dad we gotta plan an Among Us game. For like on the PC though, like on for that stream. For the views, Chris, for the views.
For my ones of audiences.
To your left.
Yeah, I thought I heard something.
I haven't played a proper game of Among Us before, so.
Dang it.
Are you? Jet.
Man, I can't get any long shots this match.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you coming from?
Yeah, I'm gonna die here in a minute. Yep. This direction.
Such a relaxing game of COD.
I know, this one's horrible. I wrecked last time I played this map, but it was different players. They were better. This team's better.
They're always better.
They're not leaving me alone.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Dang it.
We control 2 objectives. We are losing Bravo.
Oh, Dad. Chris got me. I just got Chris's gift today.
What was it?
It's like one of those. It's like a small survival kit, but it's not like small, like a in a mole little army like bag that's like 10 by 10 wide.
Oh yeah.
It's one of you could put in those in your glove box, and it's so perfect. And literally, I just got it today. I'm like, yeah.
No, now don't leave it in your glove box though. You've learned.
No, it's in my it's in my apartment. It's here, but like, yeah, it was perfect because we just got the backpack.
That's really
So
cool.
it was like perfect. Yeah, perfect timing.
Oh, Eli, we just got your packages today.
Oh, good. Glad they got there. I'll let Mom know.
Brought 'em-
Oh, yeah.
Brought 'em in literally like 3-4 minutes before I got 'em.
Yeah, I got him yesterday too.
One long shot that whole game. I am going to be so happy when long shots is done. But I'm going to be angry if they take away shipment before I get a chance to get polyatomic, because it'll be so easy on shipment. Because all you need for all the guns on polyatomic is just 25 headshots.
Oh, that'll be.
Yeah, so you can do that.
Just randomly throughout. So
Yeah, so you can just do that. Yeah, easily.
How many long shots do you have left?
Well, I have 20 guns left. I have 31 of 51 platinum right now. But all the secondaries are done, so now this is all primaries left. I mean, marksmanship, sniper, and LMGs, and then 2 SMGs, and then 1 more battle rifle. Mostly long-range weapons, which is gonna suck. And SMGs has not been easy.
Really?
Because it's the in-between. Like, it's 30 meters, ARs are 38, so I can be farther than 38 and still get a good shot, but like for SMGs, if I'm too far away, it's harder to hit my shots, but if I'm too close, I don't get credit.
Yeah. I don't know this map either.
You don't need to play some more multiplayer.
As tradition, I only play games like this when other people force me to play with them.
Okay, well, I don't know about. We didn't force you to play. We just bullied you.
Okay. When quality time with the family forces me to play. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Unless it's like single player games, I don't play multiplayer games much.
I don't want to play the campaign of this game. I heard it's really cool.
That was a really cool campaign.
You already?
I did about 6 hours into it. Oh, looking at the water. And I got shot.
You can go in the water?
Yeah, you can swim.
I've never been on a map where there's water, Eli.
Really?
No. Again, shoot house and shipment only.
That's so funny.
That is my experience with this game. That is it.
I'm stuck.
I think there's a spider on me.
There's a spider on you? That's it. Joshua, no more
so.
beers for you.
No, I walked through a web in my parking garage,
Oh, the water.
and now I
were you
felt
saying,
like
Josh?
something moving in my headphones and like my hair and stuff. I'm like, uh-oh.
I hate when that I
a horror
get that
movie.
one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rekka? No, not at all.
It's a scene right out of a horror movie.
Yeah. It's like
I'm about to die.
scary stories to tell in the dark. You remember
Yep,
that movie,
I-
Chris?
Hey, Josh?
Remember, it's like that scary stories to tell in the dark.
Oh, that was... I almost had these guys. I should have just stayed where I was and I would have had 3 long shot kills, but I didn't.
I don't know where anything
that
is. Erica trying to hang up on
Yeah, Erica, tell her to be quiet.
Counter UAV is online.
I captured a point. I didn't even want to capture a point, but I spawned there, people.
Where? Oh, his head is just barely.
People are cheering you. I'm like, yeah, lion. You're like, I didn't want to do it.
Asked for the objective life,
And then I just cleared A. You're welcome.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. Which one? Don't worry, guys. I'm doing great. I'm killing it. We're just...
We need you, Chris. You're the glue that
Well,
holds
I
us
got my
together.
second kill of the match, so I'm doing great.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Oh, that was like a movie moment.
Friendly UAV
I
on
literally turned the corner to a bunch of guys and thought I was gonna die, and then there was a cluster strike that killed them, like right in front of me. I was like, oh,
objective Alpha is
just
that
got
was
saved.
UAV ready to deploy. We are taking Alpha. Securing Alpha.
There's 2 that spawned at Alpha if anybody's going that way. I am not anymore because I died there. Trying to be a hero.
UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Hello.
UAV is orbiting the area.
Yeah, hello. Josh is army of twoing this.
Oh my gosh.
What? We are.
What?
Oh, Josh to the right.
I died. I'm going 2 points.
Switching max.
Eh?
Reloading.
My keyboard got in the way and I ran out of mouse pad. First world problems, people. First world problems.
Just bring up your mouse sensitivity.
It'll really blow your mind, Chris. You can go in between the buildings over here and go underwater in between them.
That's irritating. Too many ways.
You can even go to the far side of the map.
Not that way.
Throwing drill charge. Reloading.
Securing Alpha.
Why? People mess with my mojo when you take Alpha. Don't anybody realize it's about me?
Eli, I'm rooting for you from the greatest spot in the leaderboard. Everyone needs a strong anchor.
Are you the foundation? Are you the rock?
Enemy is taking Alpha.
You're like the lightning rod of hate that we all need.
Securing objective.
That's still
Oh,
the
you
biggest
are.
insult I've ever gotten in my life.
Biggest praise you have.
I appreciate
No,
you,
biggest
Chris.
insult. Greg once called me the Meg of the family, and I've never been more insulted in my life.
Meg.
The Meg of the family.
He's like, you're the lightning rod of hate everyone needs. I'm like, wow.
There's a lot of guys there. Okay. And
Where?
there's a guy behind me.
Charlie?
All on C, yeah. There's like 4 guys.
Oh, I almost killed him. I got like 2.
SAE launched.
Probably gonna die. Lead a very simple life, people. Let me kill you for my long shots. That's it.
Keep them secure.
I got forced off my perch, and now I'm mad. And now he's gonna come left and try and kill me. And I got him instead. Go get his buddy.
Enemy is securing Alpha.
Check that
The
guy.
knife.
Hey, yo.
UAV standing. Friendly UAV on station.
Dang, Josh has the top of the leaderboard, 19. It's the world coming to you. Must be his birthday.
Yeah. Everyone's being nice to me.
He's taking it easy on him.
The enemy took Charlie.
Double kill.
Securing Alpha. Friendly mortar on the way. We are taking Charlie.
Cover deployed. Visual.
Is that you?
Sorry. Yep. I'm sorry, man. I took your kill.
Did you take my kill?
I took your kill.
Damn it.
It's my birthday. You gifted me.
We are crushing these guys. And by we, I mean you guys are crushing these guys.
Oh my gosh.
You had 6 I only had 2 captures. But it does, if you
think
don't
I'm
know
like-
the map, it really does make a big difference.
I have no idea where I was just getting shot from every direction in this map.
Basically, all the water you see on this map, you can swim in. Even the water in between,
I hate
like
it.
bees and stuff. Yeah, it's weird.
It's pretty cool.
Not many people do, but the ones that do kind of mess you up pretty hard.
I think I
am
got
one
it.
away from both of my other daily challenges, and there's 24 seconds.
One more match, Josh, so we can get Chris done.
Uno mouse.
And then I'll jump off too.
Sorry, Chris.
You're okay.
I need to change my. Well, I'm changing my streaming days to Monday, Wednesday, Friday because just my schedule's getting all messed up. So it kind of helped. I played a little bit this tonight, and then I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday, hopefully. Maybe I'm gonna try, but I have to write my dissertation stuff the next couple weeks. Getting crazy.
When does that due?
Well, my next version is due the 22nd. So, but this version should be like almost the final for this stage, and then I go to like the next big step. So I kind of have to put in the time to make it decent, because I don't want to have to keep rewriting it. All right, switching to SMG on this map because it's a smaller map.
Yeah, I gotta write my dissertation.
You're writing a screenplay, right?
Oh, it's
Kind of the same
screenplay.
without research.
Shoot House. What a great throwback.
There you go, and it's the great way to end. Hopefully we don't lose.
Mm-hmm. I have confidence.
That we will lose.
No,
Hard point.
I have confidence. That's all I'm gonna say.
How did I not kill him? Went through a whole mag. Now I got him. There's 2 long shots. Nice. Nice. If I do say so myself. 3 long shots, and I'm out of ammo. Okay. Running in, I'm gonna die. Thank you. They killed me. Good job, people. For whatever reason, they decided to come to our spawn. How did someone get a VTOL already?
What? No. Oh. Don't worry, guys. I'm holding down the fort here.
Yeah, how'd they get a VTOL when the person on their team only has 4 kills?
It's 10 kills. Yeah, it's 15 kills to.
Oh no, there's someone with 11. How'd the person get 11 kills already? Holy, they could do score streaks with 11 kills.
Okay. Dang, dude. They've really been on the.
What the
hardcore
heck,
then.
dude? Thank you.
What are these three hornets?
Dude, how am I not getting that guy?
Area updated. Move to the hard point. Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Hostile mortar strike
I
near
know.
your position.
Oh. Wait, are you... Josh, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we lost Chris. Back out.
Oh, we lost. Oh. Lost Chris. Is it tight?
Invite him.
Well, his entire computer crashed.
No, it says invited you to their party. Oh, is he off?
No, yeah.
That was 2 minutes. I think he's back.
Is he? I'm not seeing him.
Let me see. Details. Yeah, there he goes.
My entire computer crashed.
We didn't even realize it. I'm like, oh, Josh. All right, put us back in. Last one now.
Now last one. Chris, don't have any more computer problems.
I'll try.
I think it just chases Chris.
I feel like it does.
All device issues.
Oh wait, never mind. I still have a ton of. Oh my gosh. Never mind.
Hey, Dad. This actually might be a weird question. How do you say cat in Spanish?
Gato.
Gato. Okay. Because there's a line in Puss in Boots that he says gato. Wait, gato. I was like, but I'm not quite sure.
No, like domo arigato, I think is like Japanese for thank you or something.
Well, yeah, but it's he said away, like run.
Oh no.
Away.
I never mind. I realize I have a lot more SMGs, so never mind. My platinum leveling life is still a lot.
Farm 18. What is this?
Are you still there, Chris?
Yes, I am.
Just checking.
Just gotta
Double
make sure.
kills,
I gotta check every time now.
tracker, and
Yeah.
there's 3 people just background, and I'm scared.
3 people that what? 3 people that what?
There was 3 people just T-posing in the background.
Oh.
Like
T-pose
the
for
character
dominance.
models were just standing there with like guns hovering in front of them. It was Hey guys, this PS2 game looks great.
This is funny. Damn, this is looking awfully good.
How are they at Bravo already?
They get double time to sprint to it. Oh, you're just
Oh, wow,
laying
that-
there like a pansy.
Going drill charge.
Got it. Yeah, straight.
He is.
There is everybody there.
There is no way I did not win that gunfight.
I spawned in with them, and I don't know why, but I am.
Enemy is taking Bravo.
Threat. This boy. Using drill charge.
I'm sorry, what? Person. Oh, Eli, that's you. You're on the roof.
Yeah, there's a ladder. Oh, it fell off. On the backside.
2-hit markers with a marksman rifle. Explain.
I got him, I think.
Enemy is taking Bravo. The enemy took Bravo.
Loading.
Dang it, keep falling off.
I got your back.
Lights are going down.
Securing Charlie. Our counter UAV is active. We control Charlie. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Okay. Lasts forever, and you're not allowed to turn.
Enemy is securing.
Dropped one.
Why is that guy camping over there? It's not even like long shot distance. Like, what the heck is his problem?
Objective Charlie is compromised. Take it back.
Flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO.
I'm out of ammo. Damn it. Thought I had scavenger on this class. Oh, but I did. I guess the drawback to scavengers, you actually have to like walk over people's bodies, right?
Yeah, because like when they die, they drop all the.
UAV online.
Their ammo.
They drop like a pack.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Taking Alpha.
But it should work with every kill.
If someone else picks it up in this game, I've noticed that I don't get it.
Requesting ordnance. Position.
Okay, that guy's just standing in the middle of an actual. Oh, dang, cool.
Rapid fire. Switching back.
understand how this game works.
UAV is online. We are losing Bravo.
I'm not getting any long shots on this map.
Enemy is securing Bravo.
What?
Where?
What are they shooting? Oh, man, some of those shotgun shots. Incredible. I don't even know why I care about the point.
UAV active. We are taking Bravo.
Actually, the only reason why I'm trying for the point is because I can't get long shots.
Okay, never mind.
The enemy holds two objectives. Keep them secure.
Go through 18 menus.
Changing back.
Securing objective Bravo.
Holy frijoles, man.
Throwing field charge. Loading.
They all seem to be enjoying camping B.
Securing objective Bravo. Go.
How do you get the M13?
You buy it or you get it from the DMZ.
We've secured the lead.
DMZ.
Huh?
What's the DMZ?
It's the Tarkov version of Warzone.
Enemy is securing Alpha.
I hate the thought of that, but okay.
You know Escape from Tarkov? Have you played it?
I have. It's so hard.
Yeah, that's
put
pretty much it. It's
50
very
bullets
hard.
into him, half of them hitting, and kill.
Yeah, it's basically that's so like that's the DMZ is Tarkov. Warzone with Tarkov. So you can do objectives, you can
That's just regular Tarkov then.
We are losing Charlie.
Why spawn me with them?
Alpha secure.
Why?
And even like Escape from Tarkov, like there's no HUD display.
oh my gosh, I hate
Or,
oh
like,
there
there's
isn't?
no there's no nameplates on your characters, so sometimes you can be very confused as to who's an ally, who's not.
The enemy is gaining ground.
I never played it.
Objective Bravo secure.
It's really
Fun.
hard.
Securing Bravo. All objectives secure. Expect counterattacks.
And the goal of the game is to escape from Tarkov. I don't know if you can tell.
We have the lead.
Oh no, I need to reload! Damn it.
Oh, how the heck? There's no way, dude. Sometimes this is definitely my last match because I definitely think there's an algorithm that makes your shots less effective.
Oh, you're just sitting there.
Oh, okay, they're all over there.
These people are playing terribly, but like they know the map and I don't, so I'm getting...
Enemy is taking Bravo.
There's one to your left, Josh. As soon as you go that way, around the corner.
Yep, I see him.
Jump over bullets is the dumbest
Got him.
thing ever.
Enemy is securing Bravo. Friendly cluster mine deployed.
Field charge.
Oh, there's two coming left.
Oh, that's you. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's a guy on our team named the Huggernaut.
I just saw that.
We control two objectives.
I'm not even gonna try for long shots anymore. I just gotta play. Huggernaut's destroying this team.
Maintain the perimeter.
Yeah. With you, Yeshua. Together.
Huh?
With you, we'll die together.
Yay, I got one long shot.
Yay!
From where?
Objective Alpha is compromised.
Where
Oh,
are
I
you?
got him.
Oh,
There
Alpha.
it is. Oh, I'm dead.
On the way. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy is taking Bravo.
Dude, I put almost a full mag into him and doesn't die.
Mount. anti-mount.
The game doesn't like you.
Nothing does. Nothing technology-wise likes me, Eli.
It do, you know what? It doesn't. You have this like natural EMP ability.
No,
It's
because
a
then I would actually be
superpower.
able to shut it down. Just you suck it in, you get used to it in a world where technology is.
Dominant.
No, it's like a superpower that you haven't learned how to control yet.
Like Heroes. Like
Exactly.
that TV show.
Exactly.
Really bringing heroes back into my mind.
It's a good show.
Dude, the first 2 seasons were good.
Oh, I
And
know.
then
I'm just
third
saying.
show
I'm
got
sad.
weird.
Sad because I can watch it.
Yeah, I would have watched it a lot longer. And then it got bad. And then I got sad. And then it got gone.
And then I got mad.
I got mad. And then I was glad. And I
Then
was
I was
sad.
again. Now I feel
Eat
pretty bad.
fast. I talk fast. I run fast.
I do everything fast. Bob.
Dude, Huggernaut had 45 kills with no kill streaks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was no kill streaks, dude.
It's just having fun.
I almost died right there from that grenade.
Yeah, it looks like it.
How was that a
I was
last
the
kill
one
shot?
running
What the
around
heck
the corner.
happened?
I was the one that came around the corner.
Dude, he was
And I
45 and
almost died to
17.
That grenade that was on the flag.
Oh.
Hey guys, I almost made it to 50. Like 0.5 KD.
All right, you done,
Almost
Josh?
made it.
Yeah, I'm about done. I gotta go to bed pretty soon here.
All right. Are you gonna do? Wait, are you logging off?
Yeah, I'm logging off.
All right, I'm gonna jump off too then. Yeah.
Sorry,
Thanks,
Chris.
guys. That was
thank you.
fun. Chris has responsibilities. He's adulting. He got on late.
I wasn't. I was playing God of War and was stuck on a boss. But
He could have left it at adulting. He was just not adulting on the wrong game. That's all.
probably gonna go back to it.
Well, this is a perfect end to a good birthday, guys. It was great playing with you
Yay!
guys.
Happy birthday!
Good. Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys. I love you guys.
Love you. Love you guys.
Love you.
See you guys later.
Love you.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, that is it for me, folks. I logged on to play some games like a responsible father would do with his son on his 21st birthday. So, but don't worry, I'll make it up to my Lion Cub Tajon in a couple months when we actually do 21 the right way in Vegas. But it was awesome jumping on there. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Minty Dinosaur for the conversation. Love to have you here, man. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Everyone else, do me a favor, like, follow, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the stream. I am now changing my streaming days to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with the caveat the next couple weeks I might be missing a little bit. Folks, I'm in school. I'm actually getting my doctorate, and I have to rewrite a couple chapters of my dissertation because of the phase I'm at, and is due by the 22nd. So wish me luck. I'll do my best to be on, even if it's a couple hours, to kind of keep the routine going. Other than that, that's it from me. I'm Dr. Lion, and this is the Lion's Den. Appreciate y'all. Cheers.